20% increase. I always wanted a thing called tuna sashimi. 3, 2, 1.
Hello, Tune here, back again. This time it's monthly pickups. This is September's pickups. It's that time month again. Right then, picked a few cool things up this month, so we'll go straight in with the retro stuff I've picked up. And let me just sort these out. So I picked up some PC Engine games. This time I picked up Shanghai 2. This is a puzzle game. So this is the PC Engine CD version. You can see what they look. Pretty cool CD. On the back, you can see it's basically tiles. So what this game is, you've got a load of tiles with Japanese symbols on. You've got to match the symbols to get rid of the tiles. And the idea is basically to clear the board. But I quite like Shanghai. It's quite a chilling puzzle game. I pretty much bought it in probably most of the consoles I've got. And the good thing about it is it's really cheap. So I picked that up. I think that cost me about £3.50, something like that. So that was pretty cool. And then I also picked up another PC Engine CD. This is Super Albatross. Like I said, I'm not really into sports games that much, but I don't mind the occasional golf game. But I think I am trying to go for every PC Engine game ever made. So this one is a golf game. I haven't actually tried it yet. This is another CD game as well. So that was that. What I also did as well, some guy on eBay was selling a load of PC Engine cases, so I dropped him a sneaky bid, and he didn't accept it. But like enough, he was actually on Jammer Plus, so he contacted me on Jammer Plus. He sold me the cases for £1 each. They're all missing the booklets. So the first one I picked up was the Dungeon Explorer case. The case didn't actually have this printed cover, so what I actually did, as you can see, I just printed some sheets off in colour and slotted them in here. Then I used, if I can get them back in there, you get the idea anyway. Then I used, struggling there. Then I used the back of the sort of inlay to sort of stop it from falling out. And I ended up with a nice printed cover like that, which is pretty cool. So my Dungeon Explorer can actually have a case now. One thing about Dungeon Explorer, if you ever played it on PC Engine, or if you haven't played it, get yourself a copy of it. It's only cheap, and if you like Gauntlet, it's a brilliant game. It's better than Gauntlet. I really like Dungeon Explorer, really good fun game that I tend to sort of go through once a year. It's really good fun, that is. So that was the first one I did. Second one I did was Soldier Blade. This actually isn't the Soldier Blade case. This is the case for Ninja Warriors, but I've already got a complete Ninja Warriors. So instead of wasting the case, I thought I'd put my Soldier Blade in here. So I did that one. And the other one I had was Barumba. This is the actual Barumba case as well, which is pretty cool. So I did that one as well. So I printed off, and I think they actually look pretty tidy. So that was my PC Engine pickups for this month. What I also picked up this month is dodonpatch Daifuketsu Black Label. This is an updated version of daifuketsu, or as you can get in the UK, it's called dodonpatch Resurrection. The UK one's really cheap as well, so it's well worth picking up if you can find it. But say this is an update. This is like a reworking basically with a bit of a different scoring system. A lot harder, new music and everything. It's very, very good. It also, there's two modes. You've got the Daifuketsu Black Label mode, and you've got the Ketsupachi mode. Ketsupachi is basically the same game, but with the helicopters from Ketsui. Which is really nice mode, slightly different scoring system. It's got a sort of scoring system like Ketsui, so it's very, very nice. Picked this one up off Play Asia. Unfortunately, this is Japanese 360 only, so you will need to have Japanese 360 to play it. But yeah, very nice disc. I think it came to about 26 quid with postage. Like I said, this is not the original release, which is worth a lot more money. This is like a second, cheaper release. But I say if you can play it, pick it up while it's reasonably cheap. There was that. What I also picked up as well, which is taking pretty much most of my time these days, is Destiny the Taken King. So you hear a lot of bad press about Destiny, but to be honest, I've been playing it for the last year. pretty much constant, non-stop. Pretty much the game I play the most, to be honest. Yeah, fantastic game. The Taken King really does change the game a lot. It adds a lot more to it. It has a new raid, there's loads of new missions, and it adds a fair amount to it. But the on the download, if you've got the original, it's 40 quid for the Taken King. Plus it's 20 quid each for the other expansions. But if you actually buy it on disc, you get Destiny, you get the House of Wolves, you get the Dark Below, and the Taken King all on one disc for 40 quid. So pretty much you can't fault that at all. That's well worth it. If you haven't played Destiny, pick this version up because there's so much content on it. It'll probably take you well over 100 hours to play through it all and get to the top level. And I've probably put somewhere in the range of 650 to 700 hours into playing this game, which is crazy. But I'm still loving it. So that's that one. And I picked up two slightly special Dreamcast games this time. You may have seen my one review. I picked up Ghostblade. This is a brand new game by Huecast. It's been getting some really severe bad press. A lot of people saying the game's total rubbish. I reviewed this, I checked my review. I don't think the game's rubbish, but I don't think it's a great game either. I give it like 7 out of 10. Maybe being about 7 out of 10. Yeah, go for that. It's a good game. I found myself playing it quite a bit, but it's not a great game. It does have a few problems, like it slows down, but it doesn't slow down. It frame skips, which is really annoying, and it could have been a lot better than it was. I think with some more extra development and some better play testing, this would have been a much better game. But it's okay. I say if you fancy a Dreamcast from up and new one, pick it up, give it a try, but don't expect it to be fantastic. But it does have a very nice cover. I know I do say this for covers, but it does have a very nice cover, and same with the disc. It's got a really nice booklet as well. But yeah, it's not a bad game. I do quite like it, and I do find myself coming back and playing it as well. So that's that. I don't think it's as bad as what everyone's saying. Everyone's saying it's like rubbish, 2 out of 10. But I think that's, being way too harsh. But apparently they did cut some features out of it. Apparently it was supposed to have like a time attack mode. And they cut that out and a few other things, which I didn't actually know about until after I'd done the review. So so that's a little bit of a shame because the game does seem to sort of cry out for something like that. But anyway, there you go. That was that. The other thing I picked up is Sturmwind. This is another Dreamcast shooter. It came out a few years ago. This one has got phenomenal graphics. It's very impressive for a Dreamcast. I say this tends to be a little bit hard to get hold of. It doesn't come up for sale very often, but it was on Play Asia and they had it for, I think it was 22 quid, something like that on sale. It was not 26 actually, I think it was. It's normally 36. But like I say, you don't see it very often to buy, so I thought I'd pick that up. I say at the moment I am in the middle of sort of playing it quite a bit to get some sort of review up on it. First thoughts of the game so far seems pretty good. It can be a little bit confusing with the stuff with the backgrounds, what's going on, but graphics on it extremely impressive, very impressive indeed. So, but yeah, good music as well. But I'll do a review of it as soon as I've had enough playtime on it. So that's my pickups for this month, which is not a bad little haul to be honest. So I'll go on to my second point, is Play Expo. So Play Expo Manchester is coming up in a week's time. I say if none of you know about Play Expo, it's basically a retro gaming expo. They have a lot of old consoles and games there. They have a lot of arcade machines, pinball machines. There's people selling retro gear. There's competitions, that type of stuff. There's sometimes there's LAN parties and all that. But to say this year, they seem to be changing the event a little bit. Last year was the same. There's a lot of film and TV stars turning up, and you can pay for autographs, speak to them, all that type of thing. So they're changing a bit more sort of Comic-Con-y type sort of feel to it, but without the comics. So stuff they do there, that they have cosplay. I think it's cosplay this year. They usually some of the new games term. Nintendo normally is there. Sometimes Sony are there as well. They have say obviously the retro gaming, the arcades and the pinball machines. You've got like I said, the shops and all that, and say some of the competitions are pretty cool. There's a fighting game tournament there this year, going Saturday and Sunday. So I might jump on that for a little bit. There's also the classic gaming tournament, which is the finals in Manchester. I managed to come third in that in Birmingham in Eurogamer Expo, which was last week. I managed to come third on that, so that was pretty cool. So I might give it another go in Manchester. Why not? There's that. What else have they got there? There's usually some props from films and that turn up. There's a company bringing a documentary on the PS1. They're doing a showing of it there, so they're gonna have a little section cornered off, so you can actually watch a PS1 documentary, which is pretty cool. And the other thing that does make me slightly moist is that Sony are bringing Dark Souls 3. Apparently, it's the first playable demo in the UK. Is going to be there. I love the Dark Souls games. Can't wait to play that, and hopefully the queue for that is not going to be as crazy as the queue in Eurogame Expo. Anything good to get on there was 3 hours long. How mental is that? 3 hours to stand in a queue, and the whole event only goes for 6 hours. So I didn't get to play a huge amount of games, but I did play Fast Racer Neo on the Wii U. And all I can say, if you like F-Zero, you're gonna have to get yourself that game, because it is pretty cool, and Nintendo should really pay that guy to make F-Zero for him. But yeah, so that's Play Expo. So who's going to Play Expo then? Who hasn't been before? Who fancies to go over there? I'll put a link to their website in the bottom. So yeah, let us know in the comments who's actually going to Play Expo, and hopefully you all enjoy it this year as well. So anyway, guys, that's the video done, and I'm working on the Sturmwind sort of review, and next week hopefully I'll take some video of Play Expo and check it out my site. I did have a lot of video of Eurogamer Expo, but it came out really crap, so pretty much I binned it. So oh well, that was a shame. But anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed the video, and hope you enjoy Play Expo next week if you go in, and I'll catch you next time. Bye now.